if you're going into college and you're probably gonna have a dorm room, here's a list of dorm do's and don'ts that you will probably need this coming semester. If you haven't met me yet, I'm a rising sophomore in college. I dormed my first semester of my freshman year and got so sick of my roommates that I literally had to bail immediately. So that's the fun of this. This video is gonna be very like realistic, affordable. Like I'll have some honorable mentions that are a little more pricey, but they're not necessarily like always needed. This is my dorm, by the way. I have this picture, I have this a video somewhere, hopefully, of my dorm. But I have 25 things that I feel like are essential for dorm living. And I just wanna make this video really quickly because I feel like it's one of those ones that are pretty easy to make. So the do's. One that like I feel like people don't talk about enough is you need a real size trash can. Don't invest in like mini trash cans because they are so useless. Like they fill up immediately. You're going to produce a lot more trash than you think you are. Get a full size trash can that you and your roommate share. They sell them at Dollar Tree. They sell them at Walmart. They're less than $10 a pop. It's affordable, okay? Personally, I know this is kind of like a hot take, but reusable dishes, I had some and then I just kept like a little like bin next to our bathroom sink. Like I had like a scrub brush and some dish soap in, and it was like a nice little chore for me to have. It was like easy to do, and then it accumulated less trash in the room because there were 4 of us and we were already accumulating so much trash without the reusable dishes. The only thing I would not get reusable are forks and spoons. Like you just get the Dollar Tree packages of forks and spoons and just use those because you're not gonna wash forks and spoons. 2 bowls, 2 plates. That's what I had, and I had a couple of cups with me, and I kept my dishes on top of my dresser and called it a day. They're also 50 cents a piece at Walmart. And you can find a ton at Dollar Tree, like glassware and stuff like that. I honestly only recommend this if you have your own private bathroom because I really can't imagine washing dishes in a public bathroom. You're gonna need an Ottoman. This is one of those things that I also did not want to fall for. Like I felt like everyone was like, get an Ottoman, get an Ottoman. And at first I thought it was like literally like a aesthetic thing. But if you can tell by this video right here, I needed an Ottoman personally. I could not get on my bed without one. So it kind of depends on how high your bed is lofted and stuff like that. So just to each his own. You can get them at TJ Maxx. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them at Walmart. They range anywhere between $25 to $100. Mine I found at TJ Maxx and it was $76. I bought it myself, but I only splurged because I liked how it looked and the other ones were even more expensive. So you don't have to pay that much money for an Ottoman though. Everyone else that I talked to pretty much paid like $25 to $40 for their Ottomans. I do think that it is pretty necessary though. It's a great place to store shoes. And if you're drunk, you're not gonna want to jump onto your bed like in the middle of the night. Like you're gonna just want to like step on up. Like it's just, yeah, a need. Okay, a microwave and a mini fridge. Again, kind of a hot take because some schools don't allow either of these things and some schools only allow one or the other. I highly recommend it because it gives you an alternative from going to the dining hall every day. You have like, you know, fresh fruits and, you know, your drinks stay cold, your water stay cold and stuff like that. So that's kind of why I recommend it. I use it for my waters, my drinks, my condiments that I liked to use. My mom always brought me fresh fruit because I was a huge fruit person, and the dining hall wouldn't be open half the time. So I would have to like eat in my dorm, and I didn't want to just eat chips, so it was a great way to make ramen and, you know, cup noodles and stuff like that. So it depends on your dorm, but I do recommend it. This is what mine looked like. Do make a cleaning schedule with your roommates, however many roommates you have. My roommates personally, as dysfunctional as we were, we followed that cleaning schedule pretty damn well. And every 4 weeks, we all took a turn cleaning the room, and it basically consisted of like someone's like, you have to sweep and take the trash out and scrub the toilet, and you know, that was like wipe down the surfaces, and like that was like the cleaning schedule. It took 10 minutes out of their day, and I think we did Sunday and Thursday because those are like the down days of the week. It's also a great way to establish boundaries with your roommates. A shoe mat. Highly recommend a shoe mat because especially going to school in New England, we would walk into our dorm and track like mud and dirt and like salt and stuff like that into the room. So having a shoe mat like eliminated some of that grossness, and we just like wiped our shoes off and took them off right there and left it on the mat to dry and like melt the snow off of. It was a great addition to the room, so just highly recommend it. An outlet expander, like when I say that, I kind of mean one of these, and like this is the one that I had in college and I brought it home and I still use it. I have like 4 in my room at home, but I highly recommend getting these for college because a lot of the times there's only 2 outlets for you and your roommate to split, or like maximum of 4. If you get more than like 4, then I don't know what, you know, spells you casted or what prayers you said, but Yes, need one of these. And I highly recommend getting one that has like these like the USB and the USB-C ports, because you're going to lose your cube all the time. I sure as hell did. And you're gonna have people that come over and like need to use something. So it's just a great addition to have. A desk lamp. I got my desk lamp at Target because as much as I don't like shopping at Target for controversial reasons, I got my desk lamp at Target because it was $5 for $5 on a dorm room sale. A lot of places run discounted prices for dormitory things. Just like look around for like dorm essentials at places like Walmart and Target and TJ Maxx even, because there's going to be some goldmine finds that you didn't even know about. And I still use the thing to say it's very reliable. Door hooks. I cannot explain stuff. Okay, like I'm just gonna show you mine, but like I literally have door hooks on my door. That's also my ottoman right there. I have door hooks on my door for my towels and like my robes and stuff like that, and they're one of the best inventions out there. So I just highly recommend getting some for college, because it was a great place to hang my backpack, my coats, my towels and stuff like that without having to create more clutter on the floor or on people's desks or the chairs. So I personally think that those are a very good investment for space saving in college. I made door hook, you know, defender. Easy snacks and waters. Oh my gosh, get like the multi-pack of like chips and stuff like that, and just keep them under your bed. And you have no idea how many times these things came in clutch. Like fruit snacks, granola crumbs, like granola bars, and waters, and you know, sometimes like maybe a vitamin or Gatorade. Just for so many reasons. Hangovers, daily dehydration, summer gets hot. In the middle of the night, you're gonna wake up so parched. Keep those in your room, because you're not gonna wanna always go to the dining hall for like, you know, a little like hankering of like, oh, I'm kind of hungry, you know, and wasting your meal swipes and your dining dollars. It's just an investment. Spend the $12 at the grocery store for the 20 pack of chips. Call it a day. Moving on to the don'ts. There's a lot of these, but I only wrote down 10 that I could think of. A shower caddy if you have your own bathroom. I got a shower caddy because everyone was like, get a shower caddy. But I had a private bathroom, so we had shower shelves in like the suction cup shower shelves that were in the bathroom on the shower, where we kept like our main stuff. And my shampoo and conditioner I just kept in like a little basket under my bed. So I just honestly never really used my shower caddy for anything but storage. Don't bring all your clothes. I think I talked about this in one of my other videos, but don't bring all your clothes because you're not gonna wear them. I sure as fuck didn't wear the majority of my clothes. I wore maybe 2 sweaters, 2 sweatshirts, 4 pairs of pants. Like realistically, you're only gonna have the energy to wear sweatpants and stuff like that. And if you're going to fall for the bring office clothes propaganda, then only bring like 2 office outfits and 1 pair of heels that are versatile for both looks. Don't get a sunset lamp. So I had a sunset lamp. This is my dorm, by the way. I have this picture. I have this a video somewhere, hopefully, of my dorm. I should probably include it in the beginning too, but trust me, I know a thing or two about dorms, okay? I decked mine out, and a lot of people were like, you're gonna want mood lighting, you're gonna want mood lighting. If you want mood lighting, get fairy lights that plug into your outlet, and even then it's going to waste an outlet space, so you're never going to want to use them. I personally didn't, and I got battery powered ones and they died within like 2 weeks, and I just never turned them on again because I didn't feel like climbing up there to change the batteries. And the sunset lamp, there is no convenient place to put a sunset lamp. If you want some sort of like sunset-y vibe, like talk to your roommate and see if you can get one of these types of lamps, because this like sits on a platform and like illuminates the whole room rather than focusing on one area of the room, because getting the angle that it was like focused on my side of the room was damn near impossible. It fell all the time. It made the loudest noise whenever it fell. It broke eventually. It looked amazing. It looked amazing, but it was so annoying to maintain. So don't get a sunset lamp. Get a... don't shop for small things before you're moving. Like, if you need like little dish soap or tissues or stuff like that, do it after you move in. And like move in, make a list of things that you want, go to Dollar Tree, and don't spend your big money at like Target and stuff like that. Go to Dollar Tree and get the little things you need. Like, you're gonna need some wipes, you're gonna need tissues, you're gonna need toilet paper. Like, you can do that after. It also helps save space in your car for when you're traveling. Don't fall for tote bag propaganda. Get a backpack. Get a backpack. Tote bag propaganda is for people that have nothing in their bags. My first week of school, I bought the MacBook Pro 16-inch. This is the heaviest computer I have ever held in my life. you're going to want a backpack because you can just hoist it on and be comfortable, okay? Don't fall for tote bag propaganda because you're gonna be walking like this and you're gonna end up with scoliosis by the end of the year. Don't bring your hobbies and trinkets. Trinkets take up too much space and they honestly are really hard to clean up. Like, you're not gonna want to clean them all up. That's a big thing. You're probably gonna be kind of lazy in college, and you're not gonna want to maintain too many things, which is why you won't use all your clothes and why you won't use all your trinkets. Don't bring them all. Just don't recommend doing that. If you want to bring a hobby, bring like a small part of it. Like, say that you're a photographer, bring one camera and one SD card and like you can do whatever. Don't bring all your cameras, and if you're a reader, don't bring all your books. Bring one or two. Like, if you're worried about like self-expression when it comes to like your hobbies and trinkets, don't rely on like your posters, your like pillows and clothes and stuff for your self-expression. Like, I promise there's other ways to prove yourself, you know? Don't make your room the hangout spot. I had people that literally had like a constant function in their room and they hated it, and they literally were miserable after a couple months because it was fun at first, but then when things started to get serious and you're stressed out from your classwork and stuff like that, you don't want everyone in your room all the time. Like, it's just not real. It's not realistic at all. Don't smoke weed in your room. This is editing Milan. I just sneezed. I feel like I just said don't smoke weed in your room, and then my explanation was actually absolutely stupid. The smell will cling to your clothes and everything. It's kind of hard to get out. You walk around smelling like it all the time. RAs will be picky about you on weekends. Like, if they know that you're someone that smokes weed on like weekdays and stuff like that, then they're gonna try and sniff you out on weekends. So it's just better to keep yourself safe. Go outside and do it. And it's also really disruptive to your roommates. I guess it's up to you and like what your roommates like. If your roommates like the smell and they don't really care about outside perception, do whatever you want, but just be respectful of everybody involved, because you know your neighbors probably don't want to smell it either. Oh my god, don't make what if purchases like a vase that you might use if you get flowers. If you maybe get flowers. Okay, honorable mentions, a full-length mirror. Me and my roommates had it. We loved it. One of our roommates moved out early because of some controversial stuff. Police report, if you will. She brought the full-length mirror with her, and it was definitely like a riff. Like, we missed it. A vanity mirror. I personally invested in one. I loved my vanity mirror, and so did everyone that came in the room and my roommates because they always used it. Even though I said not to. Or at least ask. Especially if you have a common bathroom or a shared bathroom. Girls take a long time to get ready sometimes, and you know, if you do your lashes, like, you want to be able to get in there, see your makeup up close, and like with like better lighting than like the harsh fluorescent bathroom lighting. A shoe rack. If you have more than 2 roommates, get a shoe rack because it's a great place to just like minimize space and like, you know, minimize mess as well. A boyfriend pillow. When I say boyfriend pillow, I mean like one of these. I got this maybe 5 years ago for like $10, and it's just been one of my favorite things ever. Like, a lot of college rooms don't have headboards, and it's a useless purchase in my opinion, so just get a boyfriend pillow, and it basically does the same exact job anyway if you are sitting on your bed, and you can move it around so that you can sit against whatever wall you want. And then last but not least, a mattress topper. I had one, my roommate didn't have one, but she's a psychopath, so you can't really listen to anything that she says. They're a investment. They range from like 75 to like a couple hundred. Like, I definitely think it made things more comfortable at school, but not really necessary. Like, if you're on a budget, like, you don't need it. It's one of those things that you can let go of. The honorable mentions are less practical and more expensive, but yeah, don't bend over backwards for the more expensive stuff, because at the end of the day, you're going to be there for maybe 7 months of your life, and that's all you're doing. You're just living there. It's like a hotel room, honestly, for an extended amount of time. It's cruel, but don't worry about it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that this helped you a little bit. I will link down below places to find all of these things if you are interested at all. And yeah, good luck with your dormitory shopping, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!